come on in. Welcome to TJ Inspires. And it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Wednesday. So I'm just gonna I shared out the video. Please make sure that you, as you are coming in, that you give us some thumbs up, give us some likes, some thumbs up in the chat. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Let me know where you are chiming in from. Welcome to TJ Inspires. Just checking in to see how everybody is doing. Let us know in the chat how you're doing. We're going to play some trivia games, and we're also going to be talking about trending topics. And I'm going to be trying this dessert with on live. This is somebody went to Buc-ee's today. Let me know if you have a Buc-ee's in your neighborhood. So somebody went to Buc-ee's. I didn't even know Buc-ee's had like these little boxes and it comes all neat. Normally they have them give it to you in paper. But yes, this is Buc-ee's. So I'm gonna be trying on live with you guys the Buc-ee's whoopie pie. So this is the Buc-ee's whoopie pie. And here is the inside of the Buc-ee's whoopie pie. So again, the Buc-ee's whoopie pie. And we're going to be, again, this is Buc-ee's whoopie pie. Let me know how you're doing tonight as you are coming in the chat. As you are coming in the chat. All right, so this is TJ Inspires. I have my drink. I need to get some water. And I am also trying live with you guys. This is the Buc-ee's whoopie pie. This is Buc-ee's whoopie pie. Buc-ee's whoopie pie. We're just talking about trending topics tonight. There's a lot going on in the world. So let me know how you feel about 45 and all the tariffs that he has going on. And then we'll be doing some trivia questions. So the first trivia question is, what did the French chef give his girlfriend for Valentine's Day? What did the French chef give his girlfriend for Valentine's Day? What gets smaller every time it takes a bath? What has a bottom? What has a bottom at the top? Again, if you're just joining, let me know how you're doing in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. We're doing some trivia, and we're just chatting it up. We're talking about what's going on in the world today. Again, this is trivia. Riddle me this. So the question is, put it in the chat if you know. Hi, Rachel. This is riddle me this. So Rachel, What gets smaller every time it takes a bath? What gets smaller every time it takes a bath? What gets smaller every time it takes a bath? Again, welcome to everybody that's joining. We're just chatting it up. We're doing some trivia questions. Let me know what kind, if you want to do the Disney trivia. Let me know if you want to do the Disney trivia, okay? So let's do this. Which one of these characters, A, B, C, or D, which one of these characters wear shoes? Which one of these characters wears shoes? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which one of these characters wears shoes? Which one of these? Okay, Rachel said D. Yeah, you're right. Right. Okay. All right, Rachel. Anybody else in the chat? You can chime in. This is question number 2. Which two of these characters has an evil uncle in their original movies? Which two of these characters have evil uncles in their original movies? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Which two of these characters have evil uncles? All right. So if you want to know, okay, A is Peter Pan. B is Manji from the Jungle Book. C is Simba. And D is Hercules. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else want to guess? Which two characters which out of the 4, which two characters had evil uncles? Hi. Me, LeBron. LeBron is not in on here, but which two of these characters, okay? All right, so let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the answer is C and D. C and D. All right. Which 3 of these characters were raised by animals who weren't their parents? Which 3 of these characters from Disney were raised by animals who weren't their parents? All right, A, okay, one of them is A. Can anybody guess? So we got A. All right, B, okay. We need one more, okay. C, okay. All right, so the answer is A, B, C. All right. So let's keep it going. Which of these characters has a best friend named Eli? Which one of these characters has a best friend named Eli? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which one of these characters has a best friend named Eli? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? All right, is that your final answer? We have one person for D, one person for B. Stay with me now. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop, 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 boop. It is A. It is A. All right, welcome. If you're just now joining, give us some thumbs up. Give us some thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep it rolling. I am doing trivia, and I'm eating dessert from Buc-ee's. I'm trying dessert online. I'm live with you guys. Let's go. All right, so let's do... All right, let's do some more Disney trivia. All right. All right, so we're back with some more Disney trivia. We're back with some more Disney trivia. All right, so let me tell you where these movies. So this is Princess Tiana. This is Go-Go from Big Hero 6. This is Aunt Kaz, and this is Remy from Ratatouille. Okay, so here's the question. Which one of these characters has lived in New Orleans? Which one of these characters has lived in New Orleans? Is it A, Princess Tiana? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Which one of these characters have lived in New Orleans? All right. Which one of these characters has lived in New Orleans? All right. Let's go. We're going to do our countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody want to guess which one of these characters have lived in New Orleans? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's A. It's A, Princess Tiana. All right. Which of these three characters are excellent cooks? Which of these three characters are excellent cooks? Which three of the characters are cooks? Hi, they look, hi. Hi, we're doing some Disney trivia. And the question is, which of these three characters are excellent cooks? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C and D? If you're a Disney fan, which three characters are cooks in their movies? All right, someone said D. All right, D. All right, we got D. D is one of them. We need two more. We need two more characters from this list right here that are cooks in their movies. All right, C. All right, you got 2 out of the 3. So it's so far you got C and D. All right, you're right. It's A, C, and D. Princess Tiana, Ratatouille, and D is Ratatouille, and C is Aunt Cass from Big Hero 6. All right, so let's do some riddle me this. Riddle me this. If two snakes marry, what would their towels say? If two snakes marry, what would their towels say? His and hers. You get it? His and hers. Okay? Which building has the most stories? This one is called Riddle Me This. Which building has the most stories? The library. What gets shorter as it grows older? A candle. All right, we're going to carry this on. We're going to do some more, yes, I know the Muffin Man. All right, so let's do some more. Let's do Disney trivia. Let's do Disney trivia. All right, which of these characters travels in a time machine? Which one of these characters travels in a time machine? Which one of these characters travels in a time machine? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which one of these characters travels in a time machine? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is C, Louis from Meet the Robinsons. Okay. Which two of these characters takes care of animals? Which two of these characters takes care of animals in their show? Which two of these characters, and these are all Disney characters, takes care of animals in their show? Is it A, B, C, or D? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess? All right, the answer is A and B. The answer is A and B. The answer, if you're just joining, especially if you're watching a replay of this video, we are doing trivia. And the question is, which one of these characters has a robot assistant named Weibo? Which one of these characters has an assistant named Weibo? Which one of these characters has an assistant named Weibo? It is D, Philip from Flubber. All right. All right, so let's answer this question. This is would you rather. All right. Would you rather have a mini golf backyard? Would you rather have a mini golf court backyard or a air hockey dinner table? Would you rather have a mini golf course backyard or a air hockey dinner table? I would rather have probably a mini golf court in my backyard. All right. Would you rather live in a world composed of Lego bricks or Play-Doh? So I would probably do Legos. I can't get down with Play-Doh. Okay, would you rather? Oh, Legos? I would say Legos. I really don't like Play-Doh. All right? Demani, Legos, I go with you with that one. All right, this question is, would you rather a radio station broadcasting a live play-by-play of your entire life or your living room film before a live studio audience? Would you rather have a radio station broadcast a live play of your life, of your entire life, or would you have your living room film before a live studio audience? That's a good question. I'll probably do the live studio audience because the live studio audience can go away. Okay, you said radio. All right. All right, so this is still on Would You Rather. All right, here's the question. Would you rather, when sick, vomit silver dollars or gummy bears? Would you rather vomit sick if you were sick? Would you rather vomit silver dollars or gummy bears? I'll probably say silver dollars because you can always go and clean that money up. I'm not a big gummy bears fan. All right, the question is, when sick, would you rather vomit silver dollars or gummy bears? Let me know what would you rather, gummy bears or silver dollars? Gummy bears or silver dollars? Gummy bears or silver dollars? All right. The next question is, would you rather have a battle with 500 living origami creatures? Gummy bears. Yeah, okay. I'll go with that. All right. All right, let's go now. We're still doing would you rather. All right. Would you rather have permanent Cheeto dust on your fingertips or permanent Kool-Aid or a permanent grape Kool-Aid mustache? Would you rather have a permanent Cheeto dust on your fingertips or a permanent grape Kool-Aid mustache? Would you rather have Cheeto dust on your fingertips or permanent grape Kool-Aid mustache? I would probably say I would rather. Oh yeah, okay. I would rather like the Cheeto fingertips. All right, so we are doing trivia. If you are just joining us, we did some Disney trivia. You're gonna pick that back up, but right now we're doing would you rather. All right, so answer. Let's chat it up in the chat. All right, would you rather have your bed set a 60-degree angle or have a toilet that's buckled like a Bronco? Would you rather have your bed set at a 60-degree angle or have a toilet that's buckled like a Bronco? I'll probably have my bed set at a 60-degree angle. All right. This is would you rather. Would you rather have all your private singing moments air on YouTube or have all your text message wiki leaked? Would you rather have all your private singing moments aired on YouTube or have all your text messages leaked? Would you rather have all your private singing moments aired on YouTube or have all your text messages leaked? See, I would probably do the text messages because I really don't have, there ain't nothing in my text messages that would incriminate me. All right. All right, let's do some Disney trivia. All right, let's do some Disney trivia. All right, if you're not joined, please, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Tonight's goal is to get at least 5 new subscribers, so please make sure you subscribe. But again, we went back over to Disney trivia. Disney trivia. All right, which one of these characters lives in Bonnie's house? Which one of these characters lives in Bonnie's house? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which one of these characters lives in Bonnie's house? All right, so A is from Dumbo. B is from Toy Story 4. C is from Inside Out. And D is from Zootopia. We're back on Disney trivia. All right. Demani says B. You're right. It is Mel Elephant from Toy Story. Okay. All right. Which two of these characters encounters clowns in their films? Which two of these characters encounters encounters clowns in their movies? Which two of these characters? All right, A is one of them. A is one of them. We need one more. So A is one of the answers. A, and all right, so you're absolutely right. It's A and C. A and C. Which one of these characters owns an ice cream parlor? Which one of these characters owns a ice cream parlor? Which one of these characters owns a ice cream parlor? Is it A, B, C, or D? All right, D Money. Are you a Disney? Are you a Disney fan? It was D. It was D. Hey, Nikki's motivational quotes. All right, we're doing some trivia. And we're just doing random trivia. Please make sure, please make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. We are doing Disney trivia. Disney trivia. Okay, so here's the question. And all of these characters are from Toy Story. All right? Which one of these characters, hi, Nikki, motivational channel, hi. Which one of these characters, okay, which of these toys say we're done our duty, we've done our duty? Which one of these characters says in the movie, we're done our duty, we've done our duty? Which one of these characters out of Toy Story says we've done our duty? All right. Anybody else want to guess? Okay, D-Money. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Someone said, Nikki Motivational Channel says D. Dimani says C. And please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and that you also meet someone else in the chat and you guys subscribe to their channel. The answer is C. Dimani was right. It is C. Surge from Toy Story 2. All right. Let's go to the next one. Which two of these characters are not in Bonnie's closet at the beginning of Toy Story 4? Which two of these characters was not in Bonnie's closet at the beginning of Toy Story 4? All right, and all of this, so this is Toy Story. Which two of these characters was not in Bonnie's closet at the beginning of Toy Story 4? Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one of these characters was not in Bonnie's closet at the end of Toy Story 4? All right, I'm giving y'all a little time to guess. D-Money, do you have these cards? Are you just... D-Money, put a heart in the chat if you are a Disney fan. All right, we have someone that says B and C, and we have someone else that says A and C. It is B and C. B and C, which is Little Bo Peep and Surge. All right. Which three of these characters appear in both Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4? Which three of these toys appear in both Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4? Which characters, it's three of them. All right, D-Money. All right, anybody else want to guess? Thank you for participating. Anybody else want to guess? All right, we're going to do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is A, B, C. Oh, no, A, B, and D. A, B, and D. All right. Oh, you're right. It was A, B, and D. A, B, and D. All right. Here's the last one on this one. Pick one. Which one of these toys is a birthday gift to Andy in Toy Story? Which one of these toys was a birthday gift to Andy in Toy Story? If you are a Toy Story fan, everybody should be able to guess this one. And he was also Woody's arch enemy. It was D. All right. Let's do a riddle me this. Riddle me this. All right. Let's see. What has a tail and two heads but no body? What has a tail and two heads but no body? Riddle me this. What has a tail and a head but no body? We taking a break from Disney, and we doing a riddle me this. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. All right. And never plays music. What kind of band never plays music? What kind of band plays music? Oh, no. What kind of band never plays music? What kind of band never plays music? All right. What goes up but never comes down? What goes up but never comes down? What goes up but never comes down? The answer is age. The answer is age. All right, this one is a trivia challenge. Trivia challenge. In bowling, what do you call 3 strikes in a row? All right, in bowling, what do you call 3 strikes in a row? In bowling, what do you call 3 strikes in a row? In bowling, what do you call 3 strikes in a row? A turkey. A turkey. What birds cannot move their eyeballs? Demani, thank you for participating. You getting them all right. All right. What bird cannot move their eyeballs? What bird cannot move their eyeballs? Owls. You're right. All right. We're going to do 2 more Disney trivias. All right. So we're back on Disney trivia. We're back on Disney trivia. Which one of these characters betrayed Mufasa? Which one of these characters, and this is we got a little bit, 3 of them are in Lion King and 1 of them was in Zootopia. Which one of these characters betrayed Mufasa? Everybody should know this one if you are really a Disney fan. All right. Which 2 of these characters are betrothed? Which 2 of these characters were betrothed? That answer to that one. The first one was Scar. He betrayed Mufasa. Which 2 of these characters are betrothed? Which 2 of these characters are betrothed? I need to look up that word. Okay. So which 3 of these characters lived at Pride Rock? Which 3 of these characters lived at Pride Rock? Which 3 of these characters lived at Pride Rock? A, B, C, or D? All right. A and C are 2. We need 1 more. A and C are 2. Oh, yeah, you got it. A, B, and C. That's right. A, B, and C. Which one of these characters often wears a suit in the movie? Which one of these characters often wears a suit in the movie? Which one of these characters often wears a suit in the movie? It is D. You're right. It is D. All right. It was D. You guys are right. All right. Let's go with some more Disney trivia. More Disney trivia. Which one of these characters has several siblings? Which one of these characters has several siblings? If you're a Disney fanatic and you watch the movie, which one of these characters they have many, they had a lot of siblings. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or D? Which one of these characters had many siblings? Anybody else want to take a guess? You say Bambi? Which one of these characters has had many siblings? Several siblings. It is B. It is B. Judy Hobbs and Zootopia. If you ever watched Zootopia, she had a lot of siblings, and that's why she wanted to get away. All right. Which 2 of the characters, which out of the 4, lived in a forest? Which out of the four characters, which two lived in a forest? Yep, it is Little John from Robin Hood and D, Bambi. Which one of these characters best friends with a rabbit? Yeah, you're right, Nikki Motivational Channel. Which one of these characters is best friends with a rabbit? The answer is D. The answer is D, Bambi. All right, we're going to do two more. All right, we're going to do two more Disney before we get out of here. All right, this one is Disney again. And all of these characters are from Zootopia. All right, let's do this one. Do a hard one, okay? All right, which one of these characters works at the Department of Mammal Vehicles? Which one of these characters works at the Department of Mammal Vehicles? Which one of these characters works at the... Yeah, it is Flash, and Flash talks so slow, and his name was Flash, okay? Which two of these characters escaped Cliffside of Salem together? Which two of these characters escaped the Cliffside of Salem together? A, B, C, or D? Which two of these characters? All right, it's C and D. All right, which of these characters dumps their right foot when they are upset? Which one of these characters dumps their feet when they are upset? Nikki Motivation, are you a Zootopia fan? Because I'm a Zootopia fan. I love Zootopia. I love Zootopia. It is C, Judy Hobbs. Yeah, Judy Hobbs, Judy Hobbs, Judy Hobbs. It is C. All right, someone asked for a hard one. All right, let's do this one. Okay, I love Zootopia. Okay, let's see if y'all can guess these questions. I'll get these right. Okay, which of these characters does not speak? Which one of these characters do not speak in their movie? In the movie, which one of these characters does not speak? Does not speak. A, B, C, or D? Yeah, it's C. It's C. Kumamon from Moana. All right. Which two of these characters are named? Which two of these characters are named Jack? Which two of these characters are named Jack? Which two of these characters is named Jack? Is it A, B, C, or D? All right. We got one person for B and D. One person for two people for A, B and D, and one person for A and B. It is B and D, which is Jack Sparrow and Jack Frost. All right. This one should be easy. Which three of these characters are pirates? Which three of these characters are pirates? Anybody else want to take a guess? Yep, it is A, B, and C. All right. Which of these characters, simple as 1, 2, 3, which one of these characters has a sidekick named Mr. Smeed? Which one of these characters has a sidekick named Mr. Smeed? Mr. Smeed. Anybody else want to guess? Yep, it's A. All right, let's see. All right, we're doing, before we end, we have two more. This one is riddle me this. What kind of tree can you carry in your hands? I almost gave the answer away. What kind of tree can you carry in your hands? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hands? This one is riddle me this. What kind of tree can you carry in your hands? Yep. Somebody said, can you give me a hint? It's a palm tree. All right. Riddle me this. What kind of ship has two mates but no captain? What kind of ship has two mates but no captain? Relationship. What has many teeth but cannot bite? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for engaging. What has many teeth but cannot bite? Demani does have all the answers. Comb. You're right, a comb. All right. Let's do this Disney trivia. It was a comb. All right. We're back to oops. We're back to Disney. Which one of these characters is out to get King Triton? Which one of these characters is out to get King Triton? Which one of these characters is out to get King Triton? Steve. Which two of these characters? It was D. Ursula. Ursula was out to get King Triton. She wanted the whole family wiped out. Which of these three characters are shapeshifters? Which three of these characters are shapeshifters? Which three of these characters are shapeshifters? B is one of them, okay? And B is Sisu from Raya and the Last Dragon. Which three of these three which three characters are shapeshifters? All right, B is one, A is one. The answer is A, B, and D. All right. Which one of these characters lives in Canada? Which one of these characters lives in Canada? A, Ming Lee from Turning Red. All right. Here we go with some more Disney trivia. It was Ming Lee from Turning Red. All right, we're back with more Disney trivia. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. My name is TJ. Tristan with TJInspires. So if you're new to the channel or you just joining, you'll be watching a replay. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Again, we are doing some Disney trivia, and we have lots of trivia, so we're gonna be back. Make sure you put on your post notifications for when I go live. And we're just gonna chat it up, talk about things, what's going on in the world. But we are back with another Disney card. All right. Which one of these characters has a sister named Anastasia? Which one of these characters has a sister named Anastasia? Which one of these characters has a sister named Anastasia? A, B, C, or D? It is D, Drizella Tremaine from Cinderella. All right. Which two of these characters are related? Which two of these characters are related? Is it C, D, A? I mean, is it A, B, C, or D? Which two of these characters are related? Yep, it is C and D, which is Lady Tremaine and uh, Drizella. I didn't even know her name was Drizella. Drizella? Which three of these characters are not entangled? Which three of these characters which three of these characters are not entangled? Which three characters are not entangled? Anybody else want to guess? A, B, C, and D. All right, this is the last one. Which of these characters lives in Kingdom of Corona? Corona? Which of these characters lives in the Kingdom of Corona? Yep, it is B, Mother from Tangled. All right. That's all I have for tonight. Again, thank you guys for hanging with me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I have lots of trivia. So please let me know what kind of trivia that you guys want to, do. I have more trivia cards. We have, travel trivia. Before we go, let's do this travel trivia. All right. What is the most bicyclist friendly city in the world? Thank you, Nikki Motivational Channel. Make sure you subscribe to her channel too. You'll be watching a replay of this video. The last one before we get out of here. What is the most bicycle friendly city in the world? I did. It's in here. What is the most bicycle friendly city in the world? Is it A, Tokyo? Is it B, Montreal? Is it D, Amsterdam? Or D? Which one of these is the most friendliest bicycle city in the world? A, B, C, or D? All right, before we get out of here, the answer is D. The answer is D. You see that? I'm not making this up. They put the answer is D. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging with me tonight. If you do not know, please let us check us out. I am a author, and we have some of our books available. This one is called Soul of a Man, Poetry for the Mind, Body, and Soul. This one is called Princess Destiny and the Magical Natural Hair. And this one is called Dream the Impossible. I'll put them in the description how you can get your books. Again, until next time, we will be back live. We have lots of trivia cards. Please make sure that you subscribe. You see all these trivia cards, and I have even more in the back. I have some lyrically correct cards. So we're just going to be chopping it up, just checking in on each other. So please make sure you put on your post notifications so when I go live, you'll be able to join me live. And please let me know, what do you want to see more of on the channel? If, like I said, I have lots of trivia cards. Tonight was Disney. We're going to be, changing it up. But again, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. And again, make sure you guys take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, because it's a lot of things, a lot of stuff is going on in the world today. And we just need a break sometimes. So this page here. Oh, thank you. This page is to uplift you, inspire you. So please make sure you check us out. Again, until next time, we do have videos. We have new videos up. We have new shorts up. So please check us out. Hit that subscribe button. If you're watching the replay of this video, we played a bit of Disney trivia. We played a little bit of Would You Rather. And just make sure you watch the whole video through. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.